Hey guys, my name is Kevin Browne, and for the last 4 or 5 years, I've sort of become known as the guy who really understands messaging on LinkedIn um, and the power that that has. And this comes after 2 decades of me working at some of the bigger agencies in Los Angeles and New York, like J. Walter Thompson, McCann Erickson, Young, and Rubicam. I've written about several hundred commercials, and a lot of which you've seen, big brands, and you just don't know that I did them. About, again, 4 years ago, I started to really hone in on LinkedIn because this is where the rubber meets the road. And listen, we all know that that expression, the money's in the list. Well, we're all on LinkedIn, so we all have a list. The biggest problem I hear nonstop every day is, how do I take the connections that I have and monetize them? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. I have 4,800 connections. I have 11,000 connections. I have 3,200 connections. And we don't know what to do with them. I do. This technique that you're about to learn came after a lot of trial and error, has been the result of that. I'll just show you this. I do have a pretty vast amount of connections, a bunch of connections. And through the building of these numbers, I've learned what works and what doesn't work. And I can tell you this, the main thing that you need to understand right here and right now is that the money that you will make on LinkedIn is made through your messaging. And that is not push button. Please don't buy into any of that nonsense. It is all humanity based. And I'm about to show you a trick and a technique for how you can mass message your first level connections on LinkedIn in a way that you just don't know how to do right now. Okay. It all starts right here. It all starts right here with your message. Okay. This is a welcome message. Okay, so as new connections start to attach themselves to you through techniques that you can easily go and find software to do that, or you can manually do that. That's easy. I can also tell you that how you invite those people to connect should be unique, and never hit that blue button that just says connect. Please don't ever do that. That's just such a waste of your time, and it can get you banned if enough people say, I don't know, or spam. Here's how we do it. After the connections have been made, and by the way, we write invitations to connect fresh every single day. So when people get our invitations to connect, our clients' invitations to connect, it's written today, which is Tuesday, October 9th. So here's the technique. Okay, it all starts with the message. The message is, hey James, or this could easily say first name, and I'm gonna explain that in a second. Happy October 9th to you. Super, super important that you put today's date up in top here in the first line, because people love time sensitivity. They love freshness, and it's an immediate dismissal of the fact that you're going to use canned language. Wanted to thank you so much for connecting with me. It means a ton. Okay, I want to start off this new relationship perfectly. When you have questions about really killing it on LinkedIn, I insist that you run, do not walk, over to me and ask away. I generated $22 million on LinkedIn last year for my clients, which I did. Here to help share what I know. Ooh, look, the leaves are turning. Kevin. Here's what you don't see in this message. You don't see a sales pitch. Too many people rush the sale. Too many people think, oh, my stuff is amazing. These people need it. These people do not know you. And here's more than that. Nobody wants to be sold to. They want to buy. They want to be a buyer. Buying is a passion. Being sold to is a chore. So get that through your head. And I hate to be blunt, but I'm going to be. So if you need to use this exact kind of message, do it. This is the welcome message that goes out to people who just connect with me. Okay, now, here comes the technique. Okay. All right, so we're back. This is my profile. Now, I want you to go to a little site. It's a secret site. I like to call Google. Okay? No, very few people have heard of it. And I want you to type in top male names. Okay. This I love this. This is really cool. Okay. See this link right here? Top names over the last 100 years, Social Security. Click that. That will show you the list of the top male and female names for the past 100 years. It's a really, really cool list. This list will represent 95% of your first level connections. So here's exactly what we do. And here's why you saw James just a minute ago. You're going to copy the word James. You're going to, and by the way, these three browsers that are open, these three windows, these are the only three that you need to have open. So you go back to your message, and instead of first name, guess what you're going to put in there? James. James is the number one male name in the past 100 years, and it will probably represent 10 to 12% of your first level connections. Okay. Now, you have, hey James, and a very happy Tuesday, October 9th to you. This entire message looks like it was written today by you, by hand, and it has that human touch, that fingerprint that we want. Okay? You have to have. All you do is you copy this, and you come over to here. Okay. Now, come up to messaging. And all you do in this box right here under messaging, not this box, is you type in the word James. And what this will reveal to you are all of the Jameses that are in your first level connections. Now, again, LinkedIn shuts you down after a very limited amount of search. Like if you were searching for James in your, as a typical search in your free account, you will get ghosted back at a certain point. This technique that I'm showing you right now shows you how to reach every single James that is in your connections, your first level. And it is really, really cool. So here's all you have to do. This is great. So here's James McLaughlin. And James McLaughlin, if you're watching, I hope you like this. I take this message, which I've, copy and pasted. I come back here. All I do is I just drop it in. And I hit send. Now, I want to say something. Now, you could do this over and over and over. And the person receiving this, if you write this message correctly, will believe that you took the time to write this today and that this is the most important part of this entire thing. I am here to help share what I know. If you have a philosophy and a psychology that involves you wanting to help other people, you will succeed in ways that you cannot imagine, okay? There is no sales pitch in here. There is, I want to help you. I don't care if you're selling wealth management, mattresses, rings, decoder buttons. It doesn't make a difference to me. Help people. If you help people and you tell them that all you want is to help them, they will respond. Zig Ziglar says, you can get anything you want out of life by helping as many people as you can. That's the philosophy that you need to have, okay? So again, I just showed you how you can go through your entire list of all of these names, okay, in your first level connections. Now, here's the critical part of all of this. Two things. Number one, don't come out of the box and start sending out 200 or 300 messages a day. That will get you shut down. Start out by sending out 38 messages a day, then go to 72 messages a day, then go to 104 messages a day, then go to 106, then go to 144, then go to 177, and then eventually land on 200. Not more than that per day. Take 2 weeks to do that. Hand this off to someone in your office who can do this. And I'm telling you, LinkedIn wants to be used like a muscle. You cannot come out of the box and immediately start blasting messages. That will get you red flagged, your IP red flagged. So, and the other major thing is this. Please stop trying to sell. No one, and including you, wants to be sold to. Take the time. Create messaging, create an invitation to connect that's killer. Create a welcome message that's amazing. And then create a 4-part messaging sequence that just dares people to look away. That's what we do. And it works. And that's how we generated 22 million last year for our clients on LinkedIn. You can do this. Okay, this is one of those, we don't need to do this for you. If we can help, we're here to help. But you can do this. This is a great technique for running around what LinkedIn is limiting you on being able to do right now. If you guys have any other questions about any of this, or if you'd like me to take a look at some of your email sequences, messaging sequences, I'm happy to take a look and critique all that stuff. In another video, I'm going to tell you why taking this offline and sending emails to people at their personal email and business email is a huge 1-2 punch that works like crazy, and I'll show you exactly how to do that and the style of writing that needs to be different. So again, I hope this helps. I know that this is exactly what we do every single day. And if you guys have questions, you can obviously see my profile here. And I'm more than happy to help in any way I can, help you guys get more revenue out of your existing and incoming connections on LinkedIn. Anyway, this is me on Tuesday, October 9th, saying I'm here to help in any way I possibly can. And I tremendously mean that. So good luck, guys. Hope this was of massive benefit to you.